I appreciate you coming today. And you know, what's really interesting for me is how you got into developing global expansion services.
Yeah.
And I guess before you even, I even ask you that question, what is global expansion services?
Well, it goes down to you've got a company in whatever country or city, right? And at some point, you get to the point to where you expand for like 4 different reasons: for resources, for talent, for market share, et cetera. And primarily, it's an organic growth, right? So you're selling something. You're a manufacturing company. You're a technology company, and someone somewhere starts to pick something up abroad, from Europe or from Asia or from Africa or from wherever. And then at some point you kind of hit that chasm of revenue within a period of time, and then at that point management starts talking about next steps. And traditionally, for a non-manufacturing company, it would be like like some sort of a sales rep office. So you put boots on the ground in that region, and it just kind of typically grows from there. So that's kind of the typical the typical journey. The other ones for mining companies, obviously it's natural resources. For manufacturing companies, it would be a little bit of what I just described, but also, go from 1 step, 2 step. For 1 step, into a region, you've got a distributor already set up traditionally. Then you want to bring in your own tech, your own salespeople and technical people, and then at some point it becomes interesting. You either buy an existing manufacturing plant or you set something up. And I mean, politics obviously plays a big part of it. We have a situation right now between United States and other places in the world, and governments are now talking, and companies specifically are talking about, so how do we actually mitigate the risk? And a lot of those they will do, and BMW, as an example, did this many years ago, where they set up a plant on the on the East Coast, southern East Coast, and then they take care of the North American market, for example, from there. And you've got companies, had read recently that companies like Harley Davidson was talking about doing the same thing. So what that does is it mitigates the foreign currency translation risks, and also a risk of additional tariffs or whatever it might be. So that's another example.